It's morphin' time! Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to another Blu-ray unboxing. This is something completely new to me. Usually when I go into getting a Blu-ray or DVD, especially in the mail, I know approximately what size it is, how big it is, how big the set is, what it looks like. However, this is uncharted territory because I had no idea how big this set was going to be. For context, a long time ago, not that long ago, but, a while back, Godzilla, the 1954 classic, was released via Criterion Collection, a high-end set of Blu-rays. This was release number 594, and when this set came out, I said to myself, wow, this is a great Blu-ray. I really do like this. It's got, the English and the Japanese versions. It's got really nice packaging, a nice booklet with some essays in it. It's a one-disc set, that's fine. It's got this really cool pop-up Godzilla that's totally not the right Godzilla for this movie, but sure, it's cool. Man, I wonder if Criterion will get any other of the Godzilla film rights. And fast forward like 4 or 5, 6 years, 6 years, and now we have this big boy. This is the Godzilla Showa era collection from Criterion. And I was expecting something small, to be honest. I was expecting, they were like, oh, it comes with a book. I'm like, cool, it's probably like, a Blu-ray size book. Maybe this set would be a nice little square. But no, this is literally like a full-size book. I've already pulled the tape off the back. But you can see this does say Godzilla, the Showa era, Criterion, carton capacity 1, new release product, display, new release product, display before store opens on 10/29/2019. Do not wait for merchandising representatives. So this thing hopefully will make it to some stores. We're going to open this up, and underneath this is the set. And at first I thought, well, maybe this is just the book, and then I realized, nope, this is the packaging. So we were told that this is going to be a 15-film set of the Showa era Godzilla movies, and this was one of the most exciting releases ever. 2 of the films in here, Son of Godzilla and Terror of Mechagodzilla, Son of Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, I've never been able to own. And most of these have never been released on Blu-ray. The only ones being the English version of King Kong vs. Godzilla and Godzilla, previously through Criterion Collection. This is also Criterion's 1,000th release. As you can see there, Criterion Collection 1,000. And this is insane. I did not realize this book was going to be so big that it's not going to fit in my camera frame. But here's the great art on the front. I think all of the art for this set is newly commissioned. New art for each film. You can see Godzilla, the Showa era films, 1954 to 1975. And my god, if they did the Heisei era and Millennium era like this, I would probably cry. Mostly for shelf space. This is so weird, because this is bigger than I'm used to, while also not being super thick. So we're going to see how this actually looks. On the back, Godzilla, Showa era films. I'll put this up here if you want to pause and read. Go ahead. 8 Blu-ray Special Edition Collector Set features. This has got high-def digital transfers of all 15 Godzilla films between 54 and 75. Released together for the first time with uncompressed monaural soundtracks. Thank you. High-definition digital transfers of Godzilla King of the Monsters, the 56 U.S. re-release of Godzilla, and the 1962 Japanese release version of King Kong vs. Godzilla. It's interesting King Kong vs. Godzilla is listed as the Japanese one is listed as a bonus feature, because I think the one primarily here is meant to be the English release from 63. That may be some licensing with Universal. The fact we got the Japanese release at all is incredible. This also looks like a separate paper under here. Note to here, as I just mentioned, Universal, they had a hand in this. They let Criterion have this happen, because right there, the Universal logo. Thank you for the sun just creating a nice little shadow right where I needed it. So that confirms that. There was a lot of speculation as whether Universal had their blessing on this set, and they certainly did. Dub tracks, let's see, audio commentaries from film historians, dub tracks for Invasion of Astro Monsters, Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, and Terror Mechagodzilla. Pretty nice. Directors Guild of Japan interview with Ishiro Honda. Programs detailing the creation of Godzilla special effects. New interviews, new and archival interviews, interview, audio essay, trailers, new English subtitle translations, plus a lavishly illustrated deluxe hardcover book featuring an essays by historians and film people, and then illustrations by all these people here. This is incredible. I was expecting this book to be a lot smaller, similar to kind of like the Batman the Animated Series coming with art cards. I was kind of expecting that, not this huge, massive book. So we're going to tear into this because, yeah. No, like, honestly, like, this set, just for context, this set I got on Amazon. It was $165, which sounds like a lot of money, even for 15 films. And I was like, okay, it's Criterion. I get it. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. But seeing this, like, this book would sell on its own for, like, at least $50 or something. Like, this is insane. So because of the size, I now feel totally cool with the price, whereas before I was like, man, ain't Japanese Godzilla versus King Kong, but you know, here we are. So pulling this off, here we go. This is exciting. So on the back, this is a separate piece, I think, because I noticed the little spot for the sticky, which explains why it's, I'm going to leave it like that, but you can kind of see the back has a picture of Godzilla. But I really want to leave that on there because, all right, so we got a soft matte cover, and we're just going to open this up, and oh my goodness, that spine. So first up, we got Godzilla stomping through a city. It just looks amazing. It's so pop art and colorful. So let's turn the page here. So this has got kind of the book part, I think. Reign of Destruction, that's by Steve Rifle. Wow, that's a lot of text. All right, so here we go. This is what we saw leading up to the release was, you know, new key art for each film and then credits for each film. I want to show these off. I'm not going to read all this. I'm not going to display it all. But here is, you know, Godzilla. Next page, Godzilla Raids Again, which that looks like a much more interesting movie than Raids Again actually is. And it's got like the original run times, the color, the cast, the credits, the release year. Next up is King Kong versus Godzilla. There's King Kong throwing Godzilla. That's pretty great. I love that so much. It's such a great movie. It even has the aspect ratios listed, which is insane. But it does say US release version on this page, which is why the Japanese one's a bonus. I think that's just because the way Universal worked this out. Mothra versus Godzilla. Very, very nice. Looks incredible. Pretty happy with that. Then we've got Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. I really love this one. A lot of these are previewed on Criterion. Having them this size is amazing. So really nice. Invasion of Astro Monster with the classic Godzilla dance. It's so amazing. That's incredible. Next up, it's sticking together. Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. A movie I actually didn't watch until its Blu-ray release, and I actually really like this one. I know some people don't, but I do. Son of Godzilla, another movie where people are like, wow, this movie sucks, and I'm like, nah, it's amazing, because Manila. And as my friend Wheelchair21 knows, every time we're watching a Godzilla movie, I'm always like, it needs more Manila. Destroy All Monsters, absolutely fantastic. Look at all the monsters destroying all stuff. Great stuff. All right, next page, All Monsters Attack. Manila. I like how Manila and this kid look like almost the same height. The kid looks almost taller than him, but really great perspective shot there, which is awesome. Next up is Godzilla vs. Hedorah, which I actually really like this art. Kind of different color on Hedorah than we're used to, but I'm cool with it. And Godzilla vs. Gigan. I love the art of the human characters as well. I love how Gigan looks impressive. It's an impressive Gigan. Godzilla vs. Megalon. Jet Jaguar is looking like a tokusatsu hero, like he should, doing a rider kick, which is amazing. Again, human characters. Just a giant cloud for Godzilla. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. I see how you got like kind of like the leg of Godzilla, and you're seeing Mechagodzilla, as well as King Caesar. Great. I just keep saying great to all of these because they are legitimately beautiful. And Terror of Mechagodzilla, which I love the sound effects. I love the sound effects so much and the screaming people. So, moving aside from that section, looks like we got special thanks about the transfers. Oh, cool! Like specific details about how they transferred the films. Under exclusive license from Universal Pictures Home Entertainment, King Kong vs. Godzilla U.S. release version. So that's cool. So that apparently works that out. And now we get into another section. You got Godzilla, his tail coming through the city. This section's much thicker, so I'm imagining... Oh. Wow. Okay, so this is just, it's not like a huge panel section. This is wonderful because you can just open this. There's the discs. There's the discs, and they blend into with the artwork a little bit, which I love. Okay, so it's a total of 8 discs, which I knew we knew that, I think. So we got disc 1, Criterion Collection, Godzilla. Let's see, is there... these are easy. Oh, wow, that's super easy to get out. Usually with sets like this, it's hard to pull the discs out. So you got the giant C for Criterion. We got Godzilla. I'm imagining this is a reskin of their previous Blu-ray release. And I do like how it shows right there, number 1. So you can put which disc is there. And then each disc lists what films are on it. So there's disc 2. Very nice. You can see me a little bit. Godzilla Rise Again and King Kong vs. Godzilla are on this one. So I'm assuming this is the US release. Which actually does say here, US release version under exclusive license from Universal. So it does look like that is the US release as the standard default for the set. I put that in wrong. I really want to keep how this looks because it looks so nice. Disc 3 is over here. I guess I can just kind of set this down. Disc 3 has Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion, Astro Monster. I know some people might be upset that they're being combined like that, but considering the age of these films, I don't think it's too necessary to have an individual disc for each of them. Otherwise, this set would probably cost a lot more as well. Here is disc 4, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep, Son of Godzilla, and Destroy All Monsters. Looking, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Having this all in one set. And then number 5 for here is All Monsters Attack and Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Start getting to newer movies, you can put less per disc, you can put less of them per disc when they're in the higher quality. Disc 6, Gigan and Megalon. It's not a bad disc to put together. It's nice too because the previous releases of all these films in the US were so scattered by so many companies, and just have all the Showa films here together is awesome. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla and Terror Mechagodzilla, appropriately on the same disc. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Love it. And then disc 8, which is supplements. I'm assuming this includes maybe the English version. Oh yeah, King Kong vs. Godzilla Japanese release version. So that's basically what's on here, and then the bonus features will be on here. So really nice. Looks fantastic as always. I'm very, very impressed. This is something that I went in kind of expecting how it was going to be packaged, and I think that's the biggest surprise. The contents are not a surprise. I've absolutely known what the contents are. I've gone over this, studied it over and over again. I've been so excited for this. It was costing so much money. Sorry, I'm like hiccuping and burping at the same time and trying not to be emotional. I've been wanting this all since they announced it. I think it was back in July. This is incredible. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. This giant book format is unexpected, but it's really nice because you get kind of like an easier reading time. Like if they packed all that into a normal like Blu-ray sized case booklet, that would have been hard to read, but this is amazing. If you have any doubt that this is worth the price, it is. You get 15 movies plus the English versions, plus dubs for some of them, plus a bunch of bonus features in this giant hardcover book. Like, I can't stress. I'm gonna pull this off because I'm gonna tear it, and that's gonna make me sad. I'm just gonna. Oh. Okay, now that this is successfully peeled off the back, you can see this wonderful artwork on the back. I just did not want to tear that because it wasn't fully there. So I actually was just thinking I can just stick this right here. Boom, nice and compact. And speaking of compact, thickness-wise, I mean, if I take my previous Blu-rays and DVDs for the Showa era, this is a lot thinner. It's just a lot bigger. Like, I think I can kind of, if I pick these, this is about the height of about 4 Blu-ray cases. So that's nice. I really don't know where I'm putting this, guys. I really don't know. And guess what? That's part of the fun. But overall, if you're wondering, is this worth the basically $170 cost going into it? Yes. If you want to pay that much to get all the Showa films, that's the question up to you. I think it's absolutely worth the price it's selling for, especially considering now that I know it's in a giant book, because this is essentially an art book as well as being a Blu-ray set, and that is special. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I feel like I've been going on a little bit too long. If you have any questions about the set, leave a comment down below. If you liked the video, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button to keep up with future videos of the channel, and keep on that notification bell if you so wish. And also check out Hero Club at hero-club.com for all your Godzilla news and more. And check out Ryan Darkclass643 on Twitter at Darkclass643. And until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.